And now it's my pleasure to introduce Jennifer Miller, ATA Executive Director, who in the 3 years that she's been, nearly 3 years that she's been with ATA, has brought incredible innovation and progress. She is also the friendly voice on the phone who can help you with anything you need from ATA. She's going to show you some important things on our website. Jennifer?
Thank you very much, Dawn. I'm very glad that all of you came today. I'm going to try to share a little bit of information. I'm going to start by taking you to the website, and we're just going to take a little tour, and I'm going to share some information with you. So let me see if I can share my screen. Okay, share. Oh, there you go. You get to see my sheet. All right, bring this in here. All right, I think you're all familiar with this particular website. It's ours. It's our americantopical.org. And I wanted to start with a very important part that is the very beginning. And most of you may know this, but I just always start with this every time, just in case there's somebody that doesn't. This is your login button. This is where you get to the world of the members of ATA. So you just click the login on the home page. You enter your email address, and I made a fun little sample profile here to, if I can spell, there we go. I'm Jean Topicalist today. Now, if you have problems after this point, it's because we might have a different email on file for you. So if you cannot get logged in, that's the first thing you should do, is verify that we have the same email that you are trying to use. So, and I share these little tidbits because these are the emails and phone calls that I get. So just trying to help you out. All right, then here, this is how you know that you are logged in. Your name will be at the top of the home page. So that's the key. Make sure your name is there, and then you'll know you're logged in. All right, I just wanted to show you a few quick things. The first, one of the main benefits that we have of ATA is our lovely journal, Topical Time, and you can read it and access it online. And so I wanted to show you where to get to that. Go to Topical Time. Topical Time online, right there. But you can only get here if you're logged in. So members only. That's why I wanted to show you this. So a lot of you don't know where it is. So you can read it right here online, or you can download it as a PDF. You can click here and download it. So I wanted everybody to be able to access that. You can actually, we have online back to 2013. So you can look at and read any of the articles on those. Another thing I wanted to show you is the store. We have a store where we sell our handbooks and other items, and we have some covers, and we have our Taste of Topicals. If you are not logged in when you get to the store, you will pay the full price. So you want to make sure that you're logged in so that you get your member discount. And the prices do include shipping, by the way. So I wanted to point that out as well. And then here is another thing that I wanted to talk about is the checklists. I get more questions about checklists than anything else, I believe. One of our favorite member services is that you can purchase checklists. And we currently have over 1,500 different topics available. The exciting thing is we are working on getting a new database for our checklists. To see all the topics that are available, you can just click here. And these are just the categories. And then to see what's available in the category, you click on that, like where's animals? And then here are all of the animals that are available to purchase. So you purchase a checklist once, And then after that, you own it and you can get free updates every year. Just send me an email and I'll be happy to get you an update. But I wanted to show you that because I get so many questions about that. Here is the checklist order form. To click on that, and then you can download it as a PDF, fill it out and email it to me, and I'm happy to get those sent to you. All right. Oops. Go back here. All right. But so there's lots of different areas of interest on the website, but here's my favorite one that I've been talking about and I'm really excited about. This is our new membership directory. Depending on how your computer looks, on the size of your screen, the resolution, everything, so this, what's up here will vary. But if you go to the little hamburger, you'll probably have a little hamburger at the end, and there will be a thing here that says members. And then you go here to membership directory. You can only get here if you are logged in as a member. So nobody outside of ATA can see this. But here we will have a lovely listing of everyone who chooses to be in the directory. And there's a lot of reasons that I'm really excited about this. First of all, and one of the main ones is you can find other people that collect the same topics that you do. So for example, I collect sheep. So I can just put in the search bar, I can put sheep and search. And there's only 75 people in here so far. I have full confidence that somebody else out there collects sheep. There's got to be another sheep lover out there. Now, Alistair shows up because he collects sheep dog. So it is a true word search. So you do have to look through it a little bit, but that is a good starting place. Another thing that I would mention is that, for example, if you collect trains, you might also want to put in railroad or locomotive or something like that, because all of these topics are entered by the member. It's not like a specific list that you choose from. So they might call it something slightly different than you do. So be creative when you're searching for your topics. And for so many years, we've had people wanting to connect over their topics. There are some study units that are out and about, but there's so many more topics than just those. And so we wanted to get a way for people to be able to connect. Once you find the person that collects something that you do, you can then click on their name. And if they have their email address here, then you can email them directly. If not, some of them have the other option that you can have if you don't want to share your email address. Here, let me find mine so I can show you what is a send message button. So if you don't want to share your email address, you can still click on the send message and it will send me an email. You can type your message in and it sends it to me as an email, but I don't have to show you my email address. Once we get everyone in and we start getting people in and connecting, I'm hoping that we can then add forums. So we can have like a page for, well, for instance, for one, frequently asked questions, where we can have discussions among members about things, what's your favorite site to look for stamps, or what's a problem that you run, what kind of mounts do you like to use, things like that. But then I'd also like to have forums for the different topics. So, I can get together with all my sheep loving buddies and we can chat amongst ourselves. The other thing that is really neat that I've had a lot of questions about, oops, let me go back to the directory here, is swapping stamps. A lot of us get multiple, well, if you accidentally buy the same stamp twice, or like myself, if I buy a sheep stamp, it's in a set of farm animals. So I have a cow, I have a horse, I have a pig, I have a chicken. I don't necessarily want those. Some of you keep the group together, and that's perfectly fine. But if you wanted to swap them, you could then show, you can have photo albums of things that you would like to swap. And so down here, you'll be able to have photo albums. You can have pictures of things you want to swap. You can have pictures of things that you want. You can show some of your favorite stamps, some of your favorite topics, or like me, my favorite sheep is the Valet Black-Nosed Sheep. There is no stamp with the Valet Black-Nosed Sheep, so I just put in some pictures of my favorite sheep. So you can be creative, but I'm hoping that this will be a really good tool for us to be able to start connecting with each other more. If we can get to, some forums created, we can get some groups and do some meetings. And to me, the best part of being in this group is connecting with all of my fellow topical collectors. We all like to have fun. So let's see here. Okay. Oh, and the other part was about the location. I thought that would be a great thing to share because there might be lots of other stamp collectors in your area that you don't know about, and you could get together and start having a local stamp club. And then that's a good way to find other people. There's a general search here. I tried putting in SC to find other people in South Carolina. That does not work because it's a true word search. So then you click on the advanced search. And then you can go in here and use any of these fields that you want to. So I want it to be South Carolina. And then I can search. And so far there's only 2 of us in South Carolina in the directory. So I know there's more of us out there, so I got to get everybody in here and signed up. But I want you to start getting used to coming to the website to look for information and for connecting with everyone. If you come to the homepage, you can find the easiest, the most recent news right here. We are going to have information about the stamp show, the Great American Stamp Show here. We've got some information. We've got links to sign up for things. We will have in the events, also down here in the hamburger, the events where you can find the warm up to topicals. That's where you can find the classes on updating your directory profile. And that's where you will also find your opportunities to sign up for volunteering, for the president's reception, for the tour. I don't have these set up yet since we don't have the details quite finalized, but be watching. This is where you'll find them. And I wanted to show you just a little bit about your profile too. Also, you can come on here. You click on your name. This is your profile. Here's where your membership is. If you want to change to a different type of membership, you can click here, say, I love ATA so much. So instead of just a 1 year, I want to have a 5-year membership. You can just click on here, and then it will bring up all the different options of the different memberships that you can have. And then if you want to just renew as is, you can also just click on this button right here and it will renew at the same level that you currently are. Here's your contact information that we have for you. And if any of it is wrong and you want to change it, again, you just click on Edit Profile and it gives you the opportunity to update any of that. So if you're a snowbird, you can change it. You can go back as you go back and forth. If you get a new telephone number, the only thing is if you change your email address, you'll have to reset up your password again. And then when you go, I'd love for you to attend the directory class, but if you don't have the opportunity, here is where you will set up your profile for that. You'll click on the privacy button and you will edit your profile, click show profile to others. And then down here is where you will decide what you want to show or not show. So this is things in this column you will not be seen, and this is what you will share with others. Here's the photo album button that I showed you. You want to have photo albums. And here's the send message form if you want to use that. I have that and my email showing, but so you can choose whatever. This is on a members only page, so no one outside of ATA can access this information. Okay. Be sure and click the topics one, because that's very important. And then be sure and click save so that it saves it. Here's where you get to your photo albums to set those up. Here's where you can check on what events you're registered for. Here's another one that's important, invoices and payments. If you send me an email, for example, ordering a checklist, and you're not sure how much the checklist costs, go ahead and send me the email. I can create an invoice for you and email it to you. When you log in, there will be a little yellow triangle right here that will indicate that you have a balance due, and it will tell you right here what the balance due is. So that's very convenient. You can always get a receipt for anything here, for anything you've purchased. And in here, you can see any donations that you've made and get a receipt for those if by chance you lose your donation letter that we have sent you. And here's my directory profile as seen by others. So, well, Jean Topicals. So that's just kind of a quick overview of some of the parts of the website. I felt like this was really important for you to see what's out there and available. And I really, really want to encourage you to start checking it out. If you have any questions ever, please feel free to contact me, and we can do a personal session and I can walk you through setting up your profile, or you can just email me and say, I want my name and email address in there, and I can take care of that too. Yes, for the shipping, I see a question here about in the store. We have an option for US shipping, which is included in the price. And there's another option for international shipping, which I think it's set at like $1.10 or 20 or something. Basically, it's the cost to send a letter. So when you click that, it flags us on our side, and we then actually pack up your package, figure out how much it will be, and then can send you an invoice for the remainder of the shipping costs. So that was all of the main items that I had that I wanted to make sure and mention today. Does anyone have any questions or anything specific that they wanted to ask about? Ideas that they had for ATA? I am very, very interested in what our members think and have to say. It's very important to me for you to feel like you are getting benefits for your membership. So anytime you have input for me, I really want to hear it. So I know
we have a quiet group.
We do have a quiet group.
We're early being done, but you're welcome to unmute yourself and we can just visit if you'd like. We generally do that at every Zoom.
Yes, I know I went through everything kind of quickly because I didn't want to take up too much time, because some of you have attended the directory class and are in it. And so I didn't want to take up too much of your time. But for those of you that haven't, I really wanted to encourage you to. And if you have ideas for other things that we can put on the website, any specific forums that you'd like to see, I'd like to encourage you, if you are in a local stamp club or any other group, encourage your fellow ATA members to get in there and log in and get online.
Jennifer, is there any thought of putting out exhibits online other than the one page on our website?
Yeah, we would really like to do that. That's one of those things that we haven't gotten done. I think the best place to see exhibits is still the AAPE website, but yes, we would like to have thematic exhibits on our website, and we'll get to it one of these days type of project.
Yeah, we're already, we have the old website and now we have the new website. And while our new website is still growing and everything, I'm already on website, 3.0 in my head. So we got, I have lots of ideas and better planning for the space is one of the things, because that will take up a good amount of space. So we have to get everything on the back end prepared for that as well.
I would alert you, we were talking about Orapex in Ottawa in April, and that is going to be a thematic show. The emphasis is going to be on thematics and topicals. So for those of you that can get to Ottawa, that should be a great show.
Oh, that sounds nice.
So anybody, tell us what you're working on with your topics.
Dawn, is that show in Ottawa WSP, or is it
Yes,
are they taking non-competitive exhibits?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure. Go on their website.
Okay.
The exhibits are closed.
Are they? They've already filled up?
No, we had a deadline. We had a deadline.
Oh, okay. There's a deadline. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Judy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've been working on some exhibits for NoxPex, which is coming up in a couple of weeks, and they do take anything. So it's a chance to do some non-competitive exhibits.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice, yes.
I entered that show. I should have mentioned that. I entered that show last year. That's a nice opportunity to get your exhibit out there.
I'm still afraid to exhibit. I'm not even sure I can do the one-page one that we have on the website.
Sure,
Oh, that's a
you
great
can.
way to dip your toe in the water there and give it a try. I know I haven't done it either. So maybe Beth, maybe we make a pact. I'll do one if you'll do one.
Hey, we could do a pact like that, and it'll give me a break from what I'm doing right now, which is losing my mind.
Yes.
Beth,
Yes.
what state do you live in?
Colorado.
Oh, well, I can't help
Yes.
you there. I'm in Washington, otherwise we'd meet together and get you started.
Well, we'll get there. Dawn was kind enough to give me a one-year gift to AAPE, our women exhibitors. And I've kept that up, and I keep looking at it and I keep thinking, yeah, I need to do that. I need to do it. But I've been a little busy with some other ATA stuff. So I'll get there eventually.
Yes. For those of you that don't know, Beth Scully is our wondrously fabulous checklist volunteer who does all of the updates that everybody sends her. And so, as you might imagine, she has been extremely overwhelmed since COVID started and everyone had time to sit at home and suddenly pull all of their stamps out again. She's had a lot of updates sent her way. So she's buried in snow and updates. So we'll get there eventually. But
Eventually I will, swim above the water and, not be drowning like I am right now. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely.
she does a great job, and I can't sing her praises enough. I appreciate all that she does, because she puts in a lot of hours for that. So,
but it's fun. But that's why I can't do an exhibit page. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
There you
we'll
go.
Make a pact, we'll make a pact.
Hey, we all have our talents.
That's right. That's right. Yes. I guess that's an excused absence, Beth. If you're,
Thanks.
Do you lose your novice status if you first put the exhibit in as non-competitive?
oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's a
that
good
either.
question.
I would think no, because it's non-competitive. So I would think that the answer to that would be no, because non-competitive exhibits are not part of the World Series of Philately competition. So I wouldn't think it would have any bearing.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
Keith, you sure are dressed up for our event today. That was so nice
Yeah.
of you to, I'm feeling a little underdressed myself.
Oh, we were out and about this morning, bright and early.
Mm.
Well,
Didn't have time to change, as you notice, we were late anyways, and changing would make us later, so we're here.
well, I appreciate that because I know you're over on the West Coast, so it's a good bit earlier for you.
Yeah.
So, where is everyone from? Bonnie, where are you from? Oh, you're muted.
Oklahoma.
Oh, that's right.
No,
You're
I'm
from
in
Ok-
Oklahoma.
That's right, from
Oh.
Oklahoma. Yes, because you were talking about the tornadoes and the snow and the 70 degrees. Yes, I remember now.
And Judy, you must be in Canada.
I'm in Ottawa, yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, wonderful. Get a chance to meet her. Carol's in Ohio.
Yeah, we have, it's 22 degrees here today, but the sun is brilliant. And we had rain and
Nice.
55 for the last 3 days.
Mm.
So that's all gone. Snow's all gone. Now it's just cold and sunny. So the next time we get precipitation, it will be snow.
It's coming your way, Carol.
Yeah. Beth is sending it on.
Mm.
I'll be glad to.
Yeah, but usually does come from your direction.
So, Aldona, where are you? Are you muted? Oh,
Mhm.
hang on a second.
I can't hear you. Oops, no. You're muted. Oh,
Hmm.
still can't hear you.
Well, I wonder why it's not working. Well, sorry about that. Let's see here. I don't have a way to look and see if I had a way to unmute you, but I guess I don't. So, well, I'm glad you're here, Aldona. We can see you and say hello. So you gotta love technology when it works and not so much when it doesn't. So, and Amy, you're in Canada, correct?
Yes, I'm in southeastern BC, just north of western Montana.
Mm.
And
Okay.
do you have your one-page exhibit done?
No, I've got 4 on the go, so I'm developing them and they'll be ready in time.
Well, one from last time is famous.
So
Yes.
Ugly Beethoven.
I actually put my the page exhibits I've done. I put them in one of my photo albums on the directory.
Oh, excellent idea.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
great idea. I like that. Well, we'll have to go look at them then.
I made a couple of those photo albums. That's really fun.
All righty. Well, thank you everybody for coming today. I appreciate it. Appreciate your time and